Alright, we came here to liberate, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna liberate everybody we can, and then sort it all out later. Hopefully this process will go by a whole lot faster if we make it a group effort. So the way that I'm seeing it is I have the option to recruit them right now if I talk to them, or I could set them free, in which case they may join me or they may not. We're not gonna recruit any of them like I did in the last episode. We're just gonna set them free for now. I'm running into the same problem I encountered in the last episode. Some of them are just flat out refusing to escape even when I present them with freedom. Freeing all these prisoners has started to bleed into the night. In fact, it's past midnight. It's 1 in the morning. So it is taking a good long while to actually free these guys. There are several buildings more I have to get to. Oh, would you look at this? Another Hiver. Let's talk to him, see if I can't recruit him. There we go. Ray, apparently. We're going to keep that the same. That makes a total of 3 Hivers I've found so far. Oh, it looks like I got another Hiver. Let's recruit him. Marco. Excellent. Welcome to the hive. Now, I'm pretty sure this is the last building right here. Even if it's not, I'm going to call it quits after this one. And it looks like these right here are all the prisoners I managed to free. Or at least the ones that didn't run off immediately and decided to, you know, stick around and fight with me. And some of these guys just flat out refused to leave their imprisonment, which is totally crazy. Why is Ray unconscious? And why is nobody helping him? Why? Well, I think that's everything we came here to do. Let's see if we can't get out of here. Well, overall, I've got to say this went extremely well. I mean, just look at all the prisoners we managed to free. So now the prisoners are faced with the decision of going on their own or perhaps joining me. See, here we go. Now they're deciding. Now we're far enough away from the base. They're deciding whether they want to take freedom or join me. We're getting a few that are joining me, so that's kind of cool. Wow, we've got a whole little squad of them that are joining me. Wow. As touching as it is that these people would want to join me, my feelings pretty much do not change. You can see all the ones that didn't join me running off. We should probably kill them. Oh, I spoke too soon. It looks like a bunch of fogmen are getting them. Oh, would you look at this? We're under attack. Well, we sure arrived at the right time. Well, that was extremely easy, actually. Rocco is dead. Which one was Rocco? I'm pretty sure Rocco is one of my gunner squad. There he is. Yep. Died from what I can only assume would be friendly fire. There are several harpoons protruding from his body. Friendly fire, yet again. That seems to be the bane with our Hivers. Well, that is very unfortunate, as always. Yeah, it looks like he got hit by 2 harpoons, unfortunately. See, the problem is when the enemy gets on the walls. Once that happens, that's how Hivers can get hurt. Now that we're home, for what I want to do, we're going to need an engineering research. So why don't we send, I don't know, Chosen here over to the Black Desert City to see if he can't find some engineering research. Alright, now let's see, Scrap Master. Do you have what I am looking for? No, it does not look like you have what I'm looking for. Okay. You do have something I'm looking for. That's good. Now my question is, since I just researched the peeler machine, do I still have to acquire the engineering research to build it? Nope, it does not look like it. Excellent. I guess I don't need engineering research after all. We'll go ahead and plop this down somewhere. Right here is probably fine. Confirm that. Yes, there we go. Our peeler machine is complete. Now the question we want to ask ourselves is, who do we need to put in this machine first? And the answer is quite simple. Beep. I think it's high time that we acquire the most dangerous weapon in this entire game. I am, of course, talking about Cyber Beep. And of course, my medics are rushing over to try to heal Beep, but that's not what we want to do. I don't think it ever occurred to me how long this process actually takes. It's taking quite a while. Now his arms and legs should be coming off momentarily. Yep, there they go. All right, now we got to get him out of this machine as quickly as possible. And it looks like he is all healed. He's limbless, but he's all healed. All right, now what do we need? We need a left leg. We need a left arm. We need a right arm and a right leg. Give all these limbs to Beep, and then we'll have him equip them. Now, this is just a sight that absolutely breaks my heart. Why don't we give him his limbs back? There you go, Beep. New and improved Cyber Beep. He's now better, faster, stronger than he ever was before. Cyber Beep, everybody. Now my goal is to do this on a grand scale, a massive scale, our whole army perhaps. But for the Shek that we just liberated at Rebirth, I've got a little bit of a different idea for them. And yes, it involves the peeler machine. I think it's fair enough to say that when we liberated this guy, this is not what he had in mind for his future. This guy's limbs are way more durable than my Hivers. Now they're starting to come off. There they go. Now I believe that this one right here is the last one. Would you just look at all the severed... Oh my gosh, there's a lot of them. A lot of severed Shek limbs, that's for sure. Now at this point, you're probably wondering why I decided to strip the Shek of their limbs. And the answer is quite simple. Oh yeah. My friends, we are going to hivernize these Shek soldiers. There, I don't know about you, but I think that's a whole heck of a lot better. Quite the improvement, wouldn't you say? God, this is actually kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little terrifying, a little unnerving. Now that I'm seeing this, I honestly do feel a little sorry for them. They were only slaves. This one does not look happy at all. They should be thanking us right now. We took the time out of our day to craft these special Hiver limbs for them, so that way they could better fit into our society. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with all the gloomy faces in the crowd. The rest of these guys are like knocked out cold, unconscious for 9,000 seconds, man. Yeah, when these guys wake up, they are going to be entering a world on which they are not familiar. Now, I don't really care about the humans we liberated. They can just go on their merry day, I guess. Go ahead and dismiss them. Yeah, you guys can walk free. You're welcome for liberating you. What did I do with the Hivers that I liberated? Are they still here? Yep, they're still here. We should get these guys properly trained and armed. Alright, so Carrick here is currently the second Hiver to be put in the peeler machine. And so I guess we'll just keep putting them in. The process with taking these Hivers and replacing their limbs with robotic limbs is a very long and slow process. What with the timing of the medics and everything, you know, you got to be right on top of it or else they could bleed out. So it's not like you could just leave them in the peeler machine and walk away. You got to monitor it, and it is quite the process, quite the ordeal to undertake. So the transition of replacing our Hiver's limbs with robotic limbs is going to have to be one that happens over time. Oh, well, isn't this a welcome sight? Everyone's waking up. God, I hope I have enough limbs for everybody. And I think that about does it for all the Shek. Now they all are equipped with Hiver prosthetics. And you know what? It's really good quality Hiver prosthetics. I mean, you got high and specialist grade prosthetics. It doesn't get much better than that. I've got no idea what I want to do with all these Shek. I don't know if I just want to disband them and send them back. Back to where? I don't know. They probably wouldn't go back to Rebirth. They'd probably just go back to the Shek Kingdom somewhere. Or we could try to help these Shek find a permanent place amongst our Hivers. I know there was some talk in the last episode about it going against the whole Hivers only, so it'd probably be better if we just let them go or do something like that. But in a way, we truly have hibernized these Shek. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that up to you guys. What do you think I should do? Should I keep them or should I let them go? Maybe I could turn this hibernization into like a punishment for only the, you know, biggest baddies out there, like the Phoenix. So yeah, let me know in the comments. I'm pretty sure we have an event coming up with this Shek, a return for tribute. I don't recall them ever coming originally for the tribute. God, is this all we have left of our gunner squad? That is just sad. We've lost like 2 or 3 of them now. 2, of course, friendly fire. And it looks like the Shek are getting closer. Ah, yes, outsiders. You fought so badly in our last battle. I find that really hard to believe. Okay, this guy's only got an attack of 43, so he has no room to talk. How do such weaklings survive to adulthood in these lands? I don't know if I've already stated it in this playthrough, but the goal for the whole series is going to be to overthrow the Shek Kingdom. These guys want tribute, but there's no one I can talk to amongst them. Alright, Tomasa, you're definitely going to get hibernized. Oh, they're running away. Okay. You know what? I don't want that. I want to actually get them right now. Let's go ahead and send our warrior squad after them. That should be enough to handle them. Oh, and it looks like a bunch of hungry bandits have also joined the fray. Excellent. Where is that Tomasio or whatever his name was? God, I hope he didn't get away. That would suck. Nope, I found him and he's playing dead. Pick him up just like that. Alright, Tomasa of the Shek Kingdom. For your arrogance and your berating of our most glorious hive, I sentence you to the process of hivernization. Carrick here will oversee the sentence. Go ahead and put him in and let the hivernization begin. Crap, you know what I just realized? I don't think I can actually equip him with limbs unless I recruit him first. Oh well, the sentence will carry out anyways. Now, if the stomach drops below 100, does he die? No, he does not. Okay. The process is complete. Let's pick him up and heal him. And I guess now we'll just have to stick him in a cage and recruit him at a later time. Oh, he's dead. And apparently it wasn't even a he, it was a she. Aren't you lucky, Tomasa? Instead of suffering the process of hibernization, you get to be incinerated instead. Good for you. And it's over just like that. Incinerated, gone forever. But you know what? That's okay, because we got another Shek event coming up in 2 hours, a return for blood. I don't know why these guys always decide to attack at night. Well, this gate's about to break, so that's great. Now, normally I would say hope no one loses any limbs, but in this battle, I'm I'm actually hoping some limbs are lost. That'd make the job of replacing said limbs a lot easier for me. But it looks like we already won the battle. That was really easy. My guys are getting good. Is there a war leader? If there is a war leader, he is going to regret being that war leader. The Shek's name right here is Chastity. What a strange name. I am not finding a war leader, unfortunately. So instead of that, why don't we look for the strongest Shek warrior? This Shek scout has an attack of 60. Yeah, it looks like this Shek scout is going to be the strongest among them. And it doesn't look like anybody lost any limbs in the process. So everything I said about Tomasa previously, the one that died before we hibernized her, applies to this one right here. And she better not die on me either. I will be upset if that happens. And it looks like her limbs are almost off. There we go. Are you kidding me? She's dead already. I don't know what's going on with all the Shek I'm capturing recently. They can't seem to withstand having their limbs cut off. That's a shame. Well, on that note, I think this is an excellent place to end the episode right here. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a like, a big thumbs up. That'd really help me out. If you want to see more Kenshi content, more content like this, you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already joined the Discord, link to that is in the description below. Let me know what you think I should do with all the Shek that I captured and hibernized. Should I keep them? Should I let them go? Should I put them to hard labor? Should I turn them into warriors? Let me know. Well, I think that just about does it. So once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.